Revezy won 1-0. Yeah. Just a real Boreas game. A real Boreas game there, 1-0. Semi-final time. Let's get it underway. Remember, Neweys is casting this stream in Arabic, and Tylacto is also streaming this on his channel. So be sure to show those guys plenty of support as well. They've helped me cover the tournament today. I really appreciate them for that. And Joreuz will win the first kickoff, get the first chance, and score it. Revezy, a very defensive player, likes to shadow, likes to react. I think the overlay should be right now. It is. Okay, thank you for reminding me to show that. And yeah, this kind of standoff defense historically doesn't do all that well against Joreuz. You need to pressure him. And, oh, that's why. What a goal. Joreuz with a double reset. And he made that look easy. I mean, he placed that. Who places double resets? You need to get some ball pressure, Revezy. You need to start getting some kind of position. He really wanted to win that kickoff. He went for it, and he's lost it really hard, actually. But good save on the recovery. Revezy with a crossfield open net. He absolutely slaps it, and he's hit it into the bar. Oh my goodness, he slammed that shot, but a little bit too hard, it would seem. Yeah, Revezy did beat Khaled in overtime in the previous round, so he's definitely in form today. He's won 3 games, beat Emery in the round before that one. And I've forgotten who he beat in round 1, actually. It was Death, another very high-rated player from KSA. I didn't expect Revezy to beat Khaled, I'll be honest, but this is one of the things he's got in his back pocket. Revezy's flicks are outrageous. Takes off at the halfway line. Joreuz sitting way too close to have any chance of saving that. Yeah, thanks once again to everybody who's chipping into the prize pool and dropping subs on the stream. Appreciate the support today. We're 2 semi-finals and a final, 3 games away from seeing who the winner of this tournament is going to be and who's going to take the entire prize money for themselves. And yeah, don't worry guys, I'm sure we'll see Khaled versus Joreuz soon. I'm sure we will. We don't get to see it today. Revezy is the spoiler. He's the upset player. He's the underdog in this one. But can he go one better? Can he also knock out Joreuz? I mean, if Revezy ran the gauntlet here, can you imagine if he beat Khaled, beat Joreuz, and then beat Jack as well? Just takes out the top 3 in the world back to back to back. That would be unreal. So he's got a fantastic opportunity here. But I think out of those 3, this is his worst matchup. I've seen Revezy beat Jack in a series before in Goldmine, before Revezy came back, Jack came back to get his revenge later that same tournament. And I've seen Revezy take a game off Khaled in a best of 1, so today wasn't the first time that's happened. But I've never seen him beat Joreuz, not that I can remember. I've never seen him go close to Joreuz. I think Joreuz has swept him multiple times. So this is the worst matchup out of the 3 for Revezy. And he's struggling already, but keeping it close. Big flick and a kickoff goal. Joreuz didn't get a hard enough hit on that one. Just looking for the wave dash recovery, but it wasn't there when he needed it. Okay, he'll win this kickoff. Joreuz might lose one here or there, but not too many. And Revezy's overextended here. Joreuz, a long shot, backs him up into net. Cheeky little recovery there by Revezy. Well, I really like that wave dash setup that he's got. Yeah, the final's going to be best of 1 as well. Everything's best of 1 today. Oh, what shot. Revezy with a sneaky shot. Has that gone in? Wow. The placement. He has hardly any boost. Look at this. He sneaks it past Joreuz and into the bottom corner. That is a great spot. Not many players would have seen that opportunity. Revezy came into this tournament in Pool C. When you look at the seeding, he was down there. I think Oski is the lowest seeded player remaining. I think he was Pool D, so these guys are the ones trying to make the upsets. It's Revezy and Oski going against 2 of the best in the world, and Revezy ties it. What a turn. What a takeoff. What a turnaround in this entire game. It looked lost. It looked like we were just headed to another dominant Joreuz win against Revezy. He's taken him down. I think every time they played with authority, Revezy has, I don't know what he's had for breakfast today, but I want some. He's really shown up with some brilliant plays. Oh, he fails the wave dash and he just sits on his back. He knew what was coming. Oh, what a disaster. Revezy had this ball under control, but it was difficult to see where he was, to be fair. Difficult to see. When you're landing a wave dash, you've got to flip when your back wheels touch the ground, and because the ball was almost directly above him, he couldn't actually see his back wheels, so he timed it incorrectly. But it's understandable, given the position and the pressure that he's on. Pressure that he's under, I should say. Joreuz trying to catch Revezy off the goal line, and he does. Revezy a bit too close for comfort here. Yeah, Joreuz could just see him. He knew that Revezy was trying to sneak up behind the ball. When Revezy hid himself behind the ball there, went on the opposite side of the ball from Joreuz. Joreuz knew that he might be trying to sneak a challenge in. Went for the long shot. Extremely safe shot selection by Joreuz, because if he shoots there, he might get a goal, and the worst case scenario is he's forcing Revezy to make an awkward save. So both great options there by Joreuz. Revezy, high air dribble bump. He just sits on Joreuz, but the ball's not coming fast enough. Joreuz recovers and easily makes the save. Revezy, I think, picking another good shot, but he just didn't get the ball moving fast enough behind him before he left it to go and look for the bump. Will he go for it again? Because he did clip Joreuz in the last one. Went for another one, I believe. This time he didn't have enough boost to stay with the ball. Having another problem. Different problem from his last one. Both those air dribble bumps going wrong. Now Revezy flicks the wrong way, but it's gone in anyway. Oh my goodness, what was this? He tried to flick it, like zoom this one in the top corner. He accidentally dodged in the wrong direction, but it's gone in the bottom corner instead of the top corner, and Revezy has gotten back within one off the back of a misplay. Joreuz misplayed as well though, so it's fair enough. Revezy tried to force an own goal there. Joreuz hit the brakes to stop that from happening. Revezy in a good position. Joreuz on 0 boost. He no doubt will try and pressure Revezy anyway. Revezy forces him to back down with some back corner control. Has he got the timing? Another air dribble bump coming, and this time he gets him. I think it's good to go. Oh, Joreuz nearly got there. You know, despite failing on the last 2 shots, Revezy knows that this is still a shot that's looking pretty good for him. Wow, Joreuz could have had this. He just dodged the wrong way. What I think happened is Joreuz turned one way, so when he tried to dodge to the left, his car actually dodged to the right because of the way that the nose of his car was pointing. Otherwise, that would have been a save. Just a very, very small error there from Joreuz. Didn't realize that he needed to be dodging the other way with the orientation of his car. And Revezy's going to go for another air dribble bump, surely. I mean, why not? This time it is going to be a good one, but Joreuz gets around it. And will Revezy go for more air dribble bumps? I think he will. And the reason is twofold. Jack's done this against Joreuz in the past and really tilted Joreuz by doing so. So I think Revezy knows that, and he's going to keep on doing this. But these are very, very close. I mean, Joreuz saved that one, but it was a very, very small margin. It wasn't like Joreuz slapped it away and said, "What are you doing, mate? That's not going to work." It was extremely, extremely close to working. And Joreuz making a run to the mid boost. Revezy jumps over the attempted demo. Joreuz sends another long shot on target, and this is the second option that I talked about earlier. If he doesn't score, he's at least forcing an awkward save. Revezy's done brilliantly with it. Stays outside the net, gets right back in the ball. Oh, he's double jumped! Open net miss, ball miss, 2-goal miss for Revezy. He tried to dodge, but he accidentally double jumped. What a disaster. It has all gone wrong for the Englishman in a game that absolutely could be his if you look at the ridiculous mistakes that have happened. And now he's in a terrible position. Delays the kickoff, but can he get another 2 shots on target before the clock hits 0? Doesn't have a lot of time to do it, and Joreuz is right there in front of him, scaring him away from putting the ball on top of his car. And that will be game. Joreuz into the final. Revezy, he had what it took to get the win today. When you look at the strategies that he went for, it was all about execution. He just failed to execute. He definitely had the win if he just played his shots better. Simple as that. Open net miss resulted in a Joreuz lead instead of an equalizer. And then you look at the air dribble bumps, all very, very, very close to working. So great try by Revezy. nearly taking down Joreuz. And, you know, if he takes down Joreuz, I think he has a better matchup against Jack. So this could have been a run for him. But it's not meant to be. Joreuz gets into the final. And he might be up against Jack when he gets there, because we're going to be streaming Jack versus Oski right now to find out who is going to play against Joreuz in that grand final. Right, Joreuz. Sorry, you're going to have to kick you out of the party for now, mate.